Toasty.
We're here with Jenna, who's the beauty editor from Harper's Bazaar, and she's here to actually experience one of the new, most exciting technologies out there called sculpture. And one of the key areas that women want, or men as well, is to get rid of unwanted fat without any surgical procedures.
Right.
Of course, exercise and good eating are the most important facets.
And I do all of that, but there's still spots that there's fat. You know?
Sculpture was made for you. So basically, it's a 10,600 nanometer laser, as you can see right behind you, and it selectively targets fat. And it does it in almost painless fashion. And it's different than the other technology used for fat removal called cool sculpting, is that it can be used on any part of the body, and it can target areas where there's not significant fat, where cool sculpting you need to have a pinchable amount of fat.
Right,
so this is great if you look at your arms for somebody like yourself. I think you'll be extremely happy. You'll see in a painless fashion the fat will really melt away. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks to see maximum results, but you're an optimal candidate, so I'll put you in Dr. Karch's hands.
So let's talk about what the machine does and what we're going to do.
Okay, so Jenna is a perfect candidate for sculpture because seriously, she does not have much fat. Any cool sculpting doctor should turn her away for her arms. But she has a little bit, so I'm not going to give you too hard of a time. She has a little bit of fat. And so this is a laser, and what the laser does is it basically targets the fat and melts it, okay? So we take these little beautiful contraptions here, just the size of her big fat pad, and we put it right here, okay? And then we will tighten it up. Put a little lace on it and call it a Valentino. What can I tell you?
Right, exactly.
Okay, so we'll be right back and we're going to do the other side.
Okay. Oh, cute.
There, that bow is for you.
Thank you.
Because
It
you're a
makes me
fashion
feel
beauty
so
person.
pretty.
Yes, you're welcome. This is the beauty of this, though. Somebody that has just the tiniest little fat pad and it bugs them. You know, if it bugs you, it bugs you. Well, you can't really argue with somebody's feelings. Okay.
And this isn't a weight loss tool.
Oh, God.
Think that.
No. This is a fat melting tool for spot treatment. You know, for spot treatment. So you have a tiny little spot that has to be treated. Now, what we do is this is the laser. And
It's a big laser.
these are the ports that distribute the laser, okay? So we're going to turn the laser on and get the whole screen ready so that we're sure we're well connected with Jenna's little fat pads. So we will lie her down, get her super comfortable, and then be back and show you the whole setup, and then we're ready to go.
Okay, cool.
Your arms this way for 25 minutes. Can you do that?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of oil around the edges, and that way none of the laser gets lost into the air. So it goes straight into your fat pad, all right? And then we're going to connect the laser, and you're going to expect some heat. But the good news is if it gets too hot, we press a little chill button, okay? Okay, so we're going to take these, and this is the laser delivery, and we're going to click it in.
God, I feel like I'm turning into Spider-Man or something. I don't know.
All green lights are on, which means she's well connected, so we can go ahead and start her. Okay, so it's starting. Cold blast, right?
Yeah, but not as cold as
Whoops.
cool sculpting.
You're starting to feel some heat? Not yet. So it goes through cycles.
Okay.
All right?
It's not hot the entire time.
No, it gets hot to a point where you're like, oh no, and then it cools off.
Just perfect.
Just perfect.
Right to the tipping point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we can make it hotter and stronger if we want to.
Okay.
You have such little fat pads that I don't know that that's necessary. If you want to try it, you're going to be here for a good...
How hot is hot?
Exactly.
Okay.
We're going to be here for 25 minutes. So now Jenna gets to just lay here and look good for the next 25 minutes. Maybe she'll let me push her up a little bit and we'll make it more hot. But the truth is, with your small fat pads, I think this is going to be just fine. And you seem to be handling it very well.
Feel hot.
Just give it a minute. Give it a few minutes, it gets hotter.
It gets toasty.
It gets toasty.
Okay.
Toasty, and how's it now?
Still toasty. Oh, getting better. Yeah. Okay, if that's as hot
See?
as it gets, is that as hot as it gets?
It builds up.
Okay.
So we're going to do that a couple more times. It's not so bad, right? Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's heat and cool, heat and cool.
Okay. That's not so bad. So I'm a little bit red. We just finished, and I'm a little cold to the touch.
Little numb? Are you
But
numb?
a little numb.
Ooh, you're hot here
I'm
and
hot
cold
here.
here.
And cold here.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty painless. So when should I see results?
You know, the final results will be around 6 weeks. You might see some immediate result, but really it takes a while for the fat cells to die and then be excreted. So,
You just pee them out?
in a way, the lymphatic system.
They fall out.
You were a trooper.
Yeah.
She was
thank
really,
you.
really
It
great.
really
Really
did-
great.
It really didn't hurt.
Yeah. So 25 minutes and she lost 25% of her fat. So in a couple of weeks, you'll really notice the difference, and maybe we'll be able to have some before and after
Yeah, we'll
pictures
do
for
some
you.
before and
Yeah.
after, so that'd be great. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thanks.
You were a pleasure.
So I just finished Sculpture for the first time, which is this laser beam that you attach to your arms or basically any other part of your body, and it just completely melts away fat. 25% fat reduction in 25 minutes, which sounds way too good to be true, but based on all the results I saw online, it actually is true. So I just finished, and the whole thing took 25 minutes. It attaches to your arm here. Well, I did my arms, but you could do your thighs, you could do basically any other area, your abdomen. So I did my arms, and it does bursts of hot and cold. So the hot feels like kind of running your finger over a candle, like that like slight burning sensation, but it's not uncomfortably hot by any means. And then the cold just feels really good after the hot sensation. So like it really is not too cold or anything. So virtually painless. I didn't take any pain medication, and I was a little bit cold to the touch here. You can see I'm a little red, but I have very sensitive skin, so that's probably just my reaction. And in 4 to 6 weeks, I'll see 25% of this fat gone. You basically just pee it out, to be a little gross, but that's what happens. Your fat falls out of your body, and it sounds like it's science fiction, but it's reality here at Dr. Sadik's office.